The year was 2014. The Cold War finally ended. Taylor Swift dropped her hit album 1989, and most culturally relevant, Tomodachi Life dropped on the 3DS. And here I am, talking about remaking it 9 years later. Tomodachi Life was a life simulation game centered around your Mii characters. All your Miis would live together in an apartment building until they got married and moved to a Mii home. Here your Miis would live out their days and eventually have children. You would have completed the game once a couple's kid has grown up, and you would see the credits roll in the form of a photo album. On the island there were a lot of activities connected with the time of day, such as a daily piggy bank where all of your Miis would donate a little bit of their hard-earned money to you. There were also a lot of general activities such as a love tester, a music hall, and leaderboards for a variation of subjects. There were locations where your Miis could meet and get to know each other, such as a theme park, a beach, a cafe, and way more. Your Miis would often show emotions like happiness, sadness, and love based on the situations they were placed in. You could also treat your Miis with room makeovers, clothes, or other gifts to level them up. As for the limit of Mii creation, well, there was no limit. I could not even begin to tell you about every Mii there was on my island, because at some point I think even Jesus was in there. Ever since the Nintendo Switch dropped in 2017, people have been asking for Nintendo to remake some older 3DS games. These were mostly Miitopia and Tomodachi Life. After the release of Miitopia in 2021, fans were really psyched about the possibility of ever getting Tomodachi Life. And sure, it's 2023 and there's still no sign of ever getting this game on the Nintendo Switch, but there's still a lot of time before the Switch ends its life cycle, which will probably be around the second or third quarter of 2024. Since the chance of Tomodachi Life ever seeing the sunlight again is getting smaller by the day, fans have set up a petition to show Nintendo this could be their next hit game. I put a link for the petition in the description below, so if you'd like to sign that to show support, that would be awesome. We're currently at 26,000 signatures and we could really use yours to make this happen. Obviously, if we are speaking of a port or sequel, we have to talk about changes. One of the biggest changes we should make is to allow same-sex marriage. This wasn't in the original game and Nintendo got a lot of backlash for that. This was mostly because when the game was firstly released, same-sex marriage wasn't legal in a lot of states yet. Nintendo stated that if they were going to make another Tomodachi Life game, they would add this for sure. The same problem was in the original Miitopia game, but this was changed when the game was ported to the Switch. To see your Miis on a bigger screen in higher resolution would be amazing. Even though Tomodachi Life was really built for the dual screen play, this could easily be changed just like in Miitopia. Talking about Miitopia, we should totally get an updated Mii maker just like the one we got over there. This was a revolutionary way to change the look of your Miis further than the standard Mii maker. This should not be that big of a problem, since the Mii maker in Tomodachi Life was already an external version of the one that was on the standard 3DS. As a new idea, there should be a feature to add jobs and offices so that you can see where your Miis go during the day, whilst offering another way to interact with your Miis. This would also be a good way for your Miis to make money on their own. There was a job diagnosis tent in the game Tomodachi Collection, which was only released in Japan. To see fully developed jobs make an appearance in the new sequel or port would be amazing. And now that we're talking about new features, I would also love to add extra islands for traveling or other specific reasons. This feature would be a little far-fetched, but I think it was pretty cool to add. For now, the best we can do is to hope for the September Nintendo Direct to fulfill our dreams. But until that happens, you could all help by signing the petition and talking about it on social media. Even if we don't get lucky, I'm still glad I could talk about this game after almost 10 years of its first release. This game was a big part of my childhood and I still play it to this day. And to get this game for real would be the best thing ever. If you liked this video, make sure to show it by giving this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you would like to support me, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. I also want to take this time to thank everybody involved in this project, because I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.